2, 1. Hello, I'm Gregory Turley, and my idea for the TEDx McAllen is that anybody can write a book. And I'm one to say that I have written 2 books, and they're both right here. Both of these books that I wrote, I did it while I was a full-time lawyer. I'm currently 54 years old, and so if I can do it, I think anybody can do it as well. The question that I get a lot is, one is, where do you find the time? And I think that we all have 24 hours in a day to make what we want to a reality. The hardest thing that I would tell someone that you have to face up with is to deal with your own irrational fears. And some of the irrational fears that come up in writing these fiction books are that, of course, that you won't finish it, or that perhaps it won't be any good, or that it will be extremely transparent based on some real story, or that someone will think that you took some idea of theirs and tried to pass it off as your own original idea. In reality, none of those things happen. It's almost the opposite. One is, even if you do write about someone, they will rarely recognize it. And one thing that I found is the funniest thing is that people want to be included in it. They want you to use their name, and they want you to tell their story. The best part that I would encourage anyone is that once you get started, that eventually this creative work takes on a life of its own, and it starts to write and complete itself, and the answers will be revealed to you at the end of the process. And whether or not, and at the end you will have the answer that yes, it is good, and yes, it is original, and yes, many people will like it. And the hard part is just making sure that enough people see it so they can decide whether they like it or not. That's my culmination of a dream, and that's the dream that I'd like to pass on to others at the TEDx McAllen.